Do you want to know how the Fat Greek makes perfect steaks every time on the Weber? I'm going to show you. My friends, Andrew, the Fat Greek, and today we're going to make a video on how to cook a steak. You know, in South Africa there's a lot of different ways to cook steaks, but the common ground to cook a steak is on the braai, and you just keep turning until the meat feels ready. You take it off and you eat it. For me, that's the absolute worst way to make a steak. I've got a man-sized ribeye on the bone, and today on the Weber I'm going to show you how the Fat Greek makes steaks. Here we go. I bought this ribeye from our local Checkers supermarket and I really was impressed. As you can see, it was a beautiful steak. So now it's time to spice. I'm going to add some salt flakes. After that, I'm just going to add some pepper and then some garlic powder, just to keep it simple. We really want to taste the taste of the steak with just a little bit of zest that we're going to add. So don't forget, you know me, I do both sides with garlic, salt and pepper, and then of course I rub the edges. Once my steak was fully spiced, I let it sit for about 45 minutes for those flavors to penetrate into the meat. My friends, butter and steak are best friends. So I've taken butter, I've added some garlic paste, and I'm going to baste the steak and I'm going to show you how to do it. Come look at this. The method I'm using to cook the steak is called Reverse Sear. Your coals on one side of the Weber and the other side has no coals, so that we can create the crust from the coals. And once the crust is created, remember your steak will be raw inside, so you put it on the side with no coals and cook the internal temperature to whatever temperature you would like your steak to be. The trick I learned to cooking a steak this way is not to put the steak on the grill when the grill is actually hot. So what you'll see is me always turning the grill and keeping the steak on the colder part of the grill so that it doesn't burn the steak. What you want is an even crust. You don't want burn marks like you see, because that's not good on a steak and it doesn't taste nice, but you want a delicious charred crust. As you'll see in this video, I also basted with the butter and garlic that we made. When you baste it with the butter, it really does flame up a bit, so remember, don't burn your steak and just keep building that crust. Once my crust was ready, it was time to put in my thermometer and cook it with indirect heat until the correct temperature. I wanted to cook this a little bit over medium rare just because of my producer. He loves a medium steak and I wanted us all to share it. Once my steak was at 60 degrees, I took it out and I let it rest for about 10 minutes. My friends, in my opinion, this is the best way to do a steak on a Weber braai. Indirect heat, get the temperature up to your temperature that you would like your steak at. If you like it medium well, have it at medium well. I like mine just over medium rare, which is 60 degrees Celsius. That's what I got this steak. You're going to see when I cut it, it's going to look amazing, and I want you to cut it with me so that you can see exactly the way I've done it, and maybe you can try it at home as well. As discussed before, butter and steaks go really well. You can make a compound butter, which you've seen me do. You can just baste it with butter and garlic, which is really nice. I kept this simple. I did salt, pepper, garlic powder, and then after that I just basted it with butter and garlic. I'm sure it's going to taste amazing. When I cut into it, you'll cut it with me, and then you can actually see how it's going to taste. And it would be nice if you were here with the Fat Greek having a Greek party, but unfortunately it's just me, my video guy, and my assistant, and we're going to chow down on this steak. The nice part about a ribeye on the bone is that whenever it's closer to the bone, it's going to be more rare than at the end of the steak. So as you'll see, the end of the steak was medium done for my producer, and the inside by the bone was done right for me at medium rare. My friends, I actually don't know who's more excited to eat the steak, myself or my dog Charlie. Hey boy, you want some steak? Well, anyway, it turned out fabulous. It looks delicious. The sauce on my fingers tastes delicious. So here goes. Thank you for watching. Like and share this video, please. Subscribe if you're new. Cheers. It's incredible. It's so soft, it's so tender, it's tasty, it's buttery. Amazing. Keep on cooking, beautiful people.